Hello, welcome back to Full Incense, a full playthrough of Final Fantasy X HD. I'm picking up right where we left off, fighting Sin Spawn, the first boss. My name is Jericho. Thank you for joining us. If you missed the last episode, basically this is going to be a regular Let's Play of Final Fantasy X. I call it a full playthrough because it's Full Incense, not necessarily because I'm going to finish all of it, although that is the idea. So here we are, Zanarkand is getting wrecked, and we're fighting the first boss, Sin Spawn. And, the cool thing about this boss that I really didn't appreciate as a kid is I would have been so embarrassed if I messed up the very first overtime. Is Demi, his attack. It's called Demi because it does a quarter of your health. And so it looks so powerful. Like you see this huge orb and you take so much damage, but it can't actually ever kill you because it always just does a fourth. So like you can't. Like, I'm pretty sure you can't lose this fight. Like, don't waste your potions or Phoenix Downs. Because I don't think it can ever, once you wouldn't use your Phoenix Downs, because I'm pretty sure it can never kill you. I'm not really going to try it, but, like, I guess it may as well. Like, you see how it does less damage each time. It always does an exact fourth of your health. Power Break doesn't do anything against him for the same reason that it always just does a fourth. Like it should do like around 80 or this time. Yeah, 81. So see. Ha! So first boss is in the books. Now, I talked in the last episode a lot about how I really like this intro. I think it's cool, it's gripping, it's fun. I like the music and the feel of it, but immediately after is not quite as good. This next sequence we're about to do kind of, I don't know, it sort of stops the game dead. But it's really one of the only portions of the entire game that I'm not completely in love with, so I can hardly complain about that.
What are you laughing at, old man? Lauren, let's get out of here!
I don't think Titus ever describes Jack as anything other than old man. Like, it's always dad. Never dad, man. Never father. Always his old man. And I wonder if that's another eccentricity of dubbing over a Japanese game. Is like maybe the word doesn't quite translate, but I don't know. It always comes off as weird to me, though. Yeah, I was trying to remember, whether it was this or Final Fantasy VII that had the other kind of boss fight where you do the event and have to destroy the motor over on the right there. So you get fully healed after the boss fight too. Or actually, I guess that was from touching the save sphere. I honestly can't remember. Probably it's that. I'm pretty sure I remember that save spheres heal you automatically, and that's good because it just takes out the hassle, you know, like using like a cottage or whatever.
This could be bad. That! Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
What? Yeah, why? I mean, he gave you like, he probably has already saved your life several times, so maybe just take his word for it. How about that, Titus? That's another weakness of Final Fantasy X, I would say, is I don't particularly love Titus. He's okay. I don't know, just some of his dialogue is, but he's okay. I like Auron a lot. I like Wakka. I love Lulu. She's my bae. Lulu was like my first video game crush as a kid. And I like Yuna. Riku's okay. Kamari's okay, but my favorites are definitely Auron, Lulu, and Wakka. But I don't have the heart to not have Titus on my team. Because he's the main character, you know, so usually the main three that I'll have up front, at least for this playthrough, will probably be Auron, Lulu, and Titus. And that's a pretty good mix, too, because I got long range with Lulu's magic, and then I got the damage of Orin and his brakes, and then Titus has the speed control. But another thing I really love about Final Fantasy X is the sphere grid and the way they do leveling up, because anybody could be anything. I could have Titus, especially if I started with the expert sphere grid. I decided to do standard because I usually don't build the characters differently, but there's no reason why. I could just as easily have Titus be my black mage and Lulu have all the power breaks and stuff. And I really like that. It's cool. Scar! Brother!
You are sure? This is it. This is your story.
Long live the king.
It all begins here.
Pay out $800 to the winner. You white it out.
Hey!
My old man?
Every time. I wish this had been something that they fixed in the HD remake. The swimming controls are still kind of weird. I think using a trigger for going down would make more sense. And it's really hard to tell where you're supposed to go. I mean, it's all just rubble. I probably am going the wrong way. Here we go.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
These ruins that we're going to now, I remember they have a name because you come back here to get the anima summon. But I can't remember the name right now. But this is sort of the portion of the game I was talking about. There's so much of the swimming that I don't really like. When he meets the Albed, you know, it sort of picks up a bit. But like looking for the Flint and Tinder, yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of interminable, I guess. And unfortunately, it won't make for the most compelling viewing. So I might, kind of like in the war stories, I might kind of drift and talk about some other random topics here or there. But anyway, we're in the real game now. The combat tutorial is over, and now we're just making our way through these ruins, trying to find out what happened to us after getting sucked up into sin. A question that we won't have answered for a long time, really. I mean, that really, I mean, in a lot of ways, that's the plot of the game, is Titus really figuring out what happened to him and his world, and coming to terms with what that means for his existence in this world and the fate of this world. So we're at another save sphere, and it's a little bit shorter than I usually intend, but save spheres are such a good stopping point that I guess I'll go ahead and call this the end of episode 2. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're still enjoying. I know there's a lot of cutscenes and not too much action so far in an already not especially an action-packed game. But anyway, I really do hope you're enjoying. Hit that subscribe button if you are. Follow along for the next episode. I'm going to try to keep maybe do the Let's Play Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and War Stories Tuesday, Thursday. But like I said in my intro video, I have a real job. I have other stuff, you know, so I'm not going to really commit to any schedule. But that's the idea, is I want to kind of have at least one video a day going back and forth between my two series, which right now are the war stories, which are, you know, sort of more or less podcasts over me trying to play Star Wars Battlefront, and then this full playthrough of Final Fantasy X, which I should be back with in the next few days. I guess if not tomorrow, it'll be the day after. So once again, I really hope you enjoyed. My name has been Jericho, and I don't know about you guys, but I am full.